And the Packers were just 3-6. The playoffs seemed like a long shot, but oh no. Green Bay has gone 7-2 since then, including last week's dominant win over the Cowboys. Jordan Love leads the NFL in QBR during the stretch. He's thrown 21 touchdowns, just one interception over the last 9 weeks. It is one of the great stories in the NFL this season. Matt LaFleur working under Kyle Shanahan for 3 different teams. Now they go head-to-head. This is so much fun, Mina. How should the Packers game plan against that Niners star-studded defense?
Yeah, you know, Hannah, I think they've got a couple of matchup advantages in this one. I'll start here. Niners defense is very good. They're excellent against the pass. They're kind of soft against the run. You can line up in center and run on them. Now, if Eric Armstead's back, that makes a difference. But even so, that is something that Green Bay does exceptionally well, especially with Aaron Jones back. Just get under center and give him the football. So I would start there and be patient with the run game and everything that flows from that, especially the way they use misdirection. And then the other thing I like about this Packers offense that I think will help them here is that they're sort of target agnostic. There are so many young skill players who get the football. 9 different Packers receivers have been the leading receivers in different games this year, which is the most of the NFL. So for Matt LaFleur, what that enables him to do is essentially avoid Travarius Ward, to be honest. If you want to go hunt Ambry Thomas, the Niners usually play side. So he'll be able to get the matchups he wants, and they have a lot of skill players, I think, who they can turn to take advantage of that.
MK, one of the games that stands out against San Francisco for me is the Cardinals game. And the Cardinals just kept running that pin-pull scheme where they would pin down from the outside and pull people and gather the edges. I also think, like, when you're playing against elite defenses, which San Francisco is, and you're trying to find a way where you can make it easy on everybody and kind of create explosive plays, the screen game. And one of the things that they've gotten a lot better at during this season is running screens. Beginning of the year, they were awful at it. And I think it's a way where you can get after San Francisco a little bit. They're a great defensive line. But this defense that loves to run side to side, you've got to screen them. You've got to make this defensive line try to get upfield, retrace, whether it's a drop back screen, perimeter screen, play action screen. Everyone knows that I love the play action screen. So I think that's something, like, agree, running the football, but taking a little bit pressure off of this offensive line to hold up on a consistent basis. If I was Green Bay and Matt LaFleur, I would run 8 screens this game. I would try to run 2 screens a quarter, because if you hit 2 of them, it can completely swing the game explosive play-wise.
Love how Matt LaFleur's been able to really call his offense. I think with Jordan Love in there in place of Aaron Rodgers, it's just his offense, and he's done a great job. But more to that running game, A.J. Dillon has missed Green Bay's last 2 games, Jeff. So what can you tell us about his status for tomorrow?
Well, I had a little good news, bad news here in the sense that A.J. Dillon has still missed practice this week, but ultimately was able to practice in a limited capacity on Thursday, giving some hope about his availability. That being said, he has missed the last 2 games with the thumb and the neck issues. He had his thumb wrapped up to be able to be on the practice field. Again, good news there. But there's also a sense here that maybe they don't necessarily need him right now. Aaron Jones kind of being that bell cow back for the team. So we'll see if Dillon can be on the field. And if so, perhaps he'll have some fresh legs after missing the last couple of weeks. And maybe then he can have his impact.
All right, so while we do something with your mic, Jeff, I'm not exactly sure what. I think, did you? Yeah, do you not have your mic on, Jeff?
I bet you $10.
Did you set it down?
Yeah, buddy. In there.
Okay.
In there.
All right. It happens to the best of us.
Probably still cold.
All right. Let's check out our picks. We are all on the Niners, but interestingly, Mina, I mean, you joined Jeff here, but weigh in, because you think this young Packers team's going to play them close, looking at your score.
I do. I've got the Niners, so don't get mad at me, Niners fans, but I think Jordan Love is playing out of his mind right now. Like, we're talking about the scheme and how good Matt LaFleur is, but there were also so many moments in the game where he goes above and beyond the scheme and makes bonkers throws, and I think he'll do so.
Man, I mean, for what they did in Dallas, I would not doubt them at all. But the Niners
linebackers play well.
Yeah.
They'll hang.
Okay. Man, Niners are favored by 9.5. All right.